Welcome all NOSSCAR race fans. It is that time. It's NOSSCAR Truck Series Tuesday, and we've got live action coming your way. The main event of the evening, it is the Eldora 150 here at Eldora Speedway on NASCAR Heat 3, Round 14 of the 2019 NOSSCAR Truck Series season. Michael Birch is on the pole. He finished second in the 2019 NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series standings, so he's very familiar with the dirt, and there he is in the 51, leading the way, the green flag in the air here at Eldora. And this is why I love the NOSSCAR Truck Series schedule and the real-life NASCAR Truck Series schedule for that matter. Some very diverse racetracks that these drivers deal with throughout the season. The road course, Canadian Tire, a couple of different tracks that the Cup Series and Xfinity Series don't go to, such as Gateway and Iowa. And you've got this, the dirt, the bull ring. Jay Burr in the 41, running in the second position. Dakota Bro in the 52, runs in third. There are the two drivers trying to run down your race leader, and that's Michael Birch in the 51. 150 laps divided into 3 stages. The top 5 in each stage receive points. Stage winner, of course, receives 1 playoff. Problems for Dave Marks Jr., the number 7. He is off the track already. Problems under the hood. Here's for that number 7 Toyota Tundra. And he is the first casualty of the race, and he's going to finish in the 19th position. That leaves 8 trucks left on the racetrack. Watching a battle for the lead, Jay Burr goes to the bottom and takes the race lead from Michael Birch. Put the Ford F-150 out front. Birch shut the door on Dakota Bro in the 52, and now Dakota takes a higher line coming out of turn 2, looking for the run on the bottom, but again, Birch was there. Looked like Jay Burr had to really check up there for a moment. Got way off the throttle, and everybody piled into the back of him. Michael Birch retakes the race lead, but for how long? Here comes Burr back on the bottom. B.J. Thomas in the 99 jumps into the 3rd position, and he's making a move on the inside right now. Oh, and he goes around. B.J. Thomas goes around. Dakota Bro makes contact. Heavy damage to the 52 machine. Not too much damage for B.J. in the 99. Well, it's a tough break, but they're still on the lead lap right now. They just need to survive until the end of stage 1. Remember, there is no pit road here at Eldora Speedway, so any damage that these drivers accumulate over the course of the stages, they're stuck with and they need to deal with for the remainder of that stage. So meanwhile, back up front, Michael Birch, Jay Burr, Pillsbury in the 74 suddenly finds himself in the 3rd position. You're watching the battle for 2nd and 3rd. Keith Ayers running 4th, creeping into the picture in that yellow number 98 Ford F-150. Don't ever count him out. A little bit of contact there between Pillsbury and Jay Burr. Pillsbury goes to the bottom looking for 2nd. Burr found the wall coming out of turn 4. Surrenders the 2nd spot for now. Oh, and Pillsbury got down too low on the racetrack. We saw Jay Burr do that earlier, just a few laps ago, while leading the race, and that just cost Pillsbury the third position. But Keith up into third. Michael Birch is in heavy lap traffic. He's already made his way around CD Derby. He's already made his way around Trey Hollywood in the 87. Works his way to the bottom of Nate in the 75, completes the pass. And these truckers are trying to stay the first car, or excuse me, the first truck rather, one lap down to get that free pass back on the lead lap. To go a lap down, Kenny Adair in the 92, he goes to the inside. He slides up in front of the leader a little bit, who did not lift, and more contact made. 92, Kenny Adair got down into the flat area of the racetrack, had to really check up to save that truck, and contact made, everything's all right. Trying to make a move on Brad Dove in the 38. They both complete the pass there, so that will put Kenny Adair in the free pass position for the time being. Nate just came flying through the corner and past Brad Dove. It's getting dicey here in stage one. Still in second, and he's got some front end damage now. You can see it there, mostly on the right front. That white and blue Ford F-150. And after getting involved in that incident earlier in the race, Dakota Bro has recovered all the way back into the 5th position, just behind Keith Ayers. It's a battle for the 4th position on the racetrack. Stage 1, round 14 of the 2019 NOSSCAR Truck Series. Oh! And Brad Dove checked up just in front of Dakota Bro. Dakota had nowhere to go. And his truck hooked left right into the those yellow buckets of sand over there. It softened the impact, but I don't know how much it softened it. Front end damage to the 52. And Dakota can't catch a break. He's known for his dirt driving. Here on NASCAR Heat 3, just can't seem to catch a break here in stage 1. Michael Birch in the lead. Jay Burr in second. Pillsbury still looking for the second position. These two have been battling for most of stage 1. Battling with Anthony Trippi. That's a battle for position between the two teammates. Just in front of them, their other teammate, Nick Don Francesco, in the 24. Those 3 trucks still on the lead lap. We're all chasing this man, Michael Birch. Remember I mentioned earlier, he finished in second in the final standings for the 2019 NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series season. So he knows his way around the dirt. He's come to Eldora and competed in many different forms of racing. He knows the track really well. The advantage really goes to him, and he's having a great run. He's putting that talent to good use. There's a little bit of contact between himself and the driver of the number 4 Toyota Tundra. Let's have a lap down. Keith Ayres, strong run so far. He's in a spot, a position to get stage points, running 4th right now. Here's the battle for 5th. Jimmy Best in the 47, Nick Don Francesco in the 24, Anthony Trippi in the 2. That is a battle for position on the lead lap. There's a good look at Pillsbury. He's still all over the tailgate of Jade Burr. He wants the runner-up spot. He needs to clear the 41 before he can start to make a potential charge for the race lead. And there's Jeff Brady in the 28. I didn't see what happened to him. He's just went a lap down. It's the first lap he's lost in this race, and something happened with the 28. Now this pack of trucks, a lot of fast trucks in this group. Timmy Brown, BJ Thomas, Dakota Bro. They're all about to go a lap down to Michael Birch. Michael is about less than a straightaway behind these guys, so they really need to get going. They got some work to do if they want to stay on the lead lap to begin stage 2. 18 trucks left on the racetrack, and I believe we're scoring 11 trucks on the lead lap at this time. BJ Thomas took a really low line through 3 and 4, nearly hit the wall there, avoided it just barely. And cost him a position. Dakota. These are mistakes that you can't afford to make at this point. Michael Birch is coming. When they got saved by the bell, folks. Stage 1 winner Michael Birch dominates since the drop of the green flag. Won the pole as well. Jay Burr finishes in 2nd. Pillsbury in 3rd. Keith Ayres, 98, finishing in 4th. Nick Don Francesco in 5th, but we'll definitely have to get official scoring for you after the race. Now these drivers have a chance to come down pit road, repair any damage they might have suffered in stage 1. Now they're lined up double file for the restart. Green flag back in the air. What a launch Michael got from the outside line, shoots to the bottom, clears Pillsbury and takes off. Contact was made there between Anthony Trippi and Keith Ayres, the 2 yellow trucks. Dakota basically drove BJ all the way down the track, didn't know he was there. They're 4 wide through 1 and 2. O'Quinn in the 40 truck was in the mix there. Back on the lead lap inside the top 10. Back up the front, Michael Michael Birch in the 51 leading the way. Pillsbury riding behind him about 3-4 truck lanes back in the second position. We're in stage 2. If you're just joining us on YouTube, it is round 14 of the 2019 NASCAR Truck Series season. Hosted right here on NASCAR Heat 3 and broadcasted on the NASCAR YouTube channel. Things look calm and cool and collected up front for Michael Birch, but back here it's a little bit more of a hornet's nest. Timmy Brown running in fourth with Jimmy Best right behind him. Just behind them, Anthony Trippi was leaning all over his teammate Dakota Bro, looking for the sixth position. Excuse me, the seventh position rather. It's BJ Thomas. It's Randy O'Quinn. In the 98 and 8 in the 75, they're all right there. Haven't really spoken much about Timmy Brown since the drop of the green flag. He's been on the lead lap and inside the top 10 since we began this evening. Now up to the fourth position, being challenged a little bit by his teammate Nick Francesco. Running real well. He's got some experience in the NASCAR Dirt Touring Series. Definitely that always comes in handy. His teammate looking to the inside. Don Francesco's got some experience in the dirt as well. Experience in the dirt, BJ Thomas, the 99, he runs a dirt late model outside of video games. We wish him the best of luck this season. His season has already begun. He's quite the dirt warrior here on NASCAR Heat 3 in the world of NOSSCAR as well. Took until stage 2, but it finally happened. Pillsbury in the 74 makes the move on Jay Burr and takes over the second position. The number 74 Chevy Silverado looking real strong here throughout stage 1 and 2 for that matter. Now he's got no traffic in front of him and he can finally see if he's got something for Michael Birch in the 51. From on top of the truck of Pillsbury, the next truck in front of him is your race leader. Update for Nick Francesco. He's cleared Timmy Brown, his teammate, taking the fourth position, so put Timmy in the 21 back into the fifth spot. White and blue 21 truck coming into frame there. That's Timmy Brown. I didn't see what happened to Randy O'Quinn, but he is now one lap down, and he's got some front-end damage to that number 40 machine. Not having the day he was looking for. He's got Pillsbury, the second-place driver, looking low. on a couple of trucks that are really fast. Oh, in the 4, contact with the inside wall. He came back up the racetrack, out of control, right in front of Anthony Trippi in the 2. And that actually costed Anthony 1 lap there. He goes a lap down to the race leader, Michael Birch. Birch in the 51. Putting on a clinic here at Eldora Speedway. Laying down a quick pace and putting some very competitive trucks 1 lap down. We're working stage 2 at Eldora Speedway. Third time in the NOSSCAR Truck Series that we've come to Eldora, and we're coming back here one more time before the playoffs begin. We like this place. Update on Jade Burr. He was running in the 2nd position ever since the drop of the green flag, pretty much, but now he's fallen to 3rd. Pillsbury got around him, I'd say about 10-12 laps ago, and Jade Burr still holding a station in the 3rd position. He's got Nick Don Francesco slowly but surely gaining some ground. Then behind Don Francesco, you got to go a full straightaway back to Timmy Brown and Dakota Bro, both fighting for the 5th position right now. So the safety net is quite large for Jay Burr for getting stage points here in stage 2. Had to carefully go around the 4, around the outside. Give the 3rd position to Nick Don Francesco, the 24, coming alive here towards the tail end of stage 2. Makes the move for 3rd, or does he? Jade Burr with a big run back on the inside. He's got a nose to the inside of the 24. Can he keep it there? Through 3 and 4, he exits turn 4. They're at a dead even tie now. Door handle to door handle heading into turn 1. 41 versus 24. Jade Burr has the preferred line. Some contact made there. Burr had to lift off the throttle a little bit to avoid sliding into the 24. We'll see if Don Francesco can drive away or not here in the final laps of stage 2. Has enough breathing room to the point where Jade Burr is not close enough to make a dive move to the bottom and put his nose there. Though he is trying. Oh, and contact between Jeff Grady and the 28, who just finished wrecking with the 38 truck of Blitz. Contact was made with Nick Don Francesco. Jade Burr retakes the 3rd position. That's the result. Ever since Anthony Trippi, the 2, went a lap down, he's been all over the tailgate of your race leader, Michael Birch. Birch trying to put B.J. Thomas a lap down. It's not an easy task to do, especially when you're racing in the dirt, whether it's a dirt late model or a NOSSCAR truck. This is not what Anthony Trippi in the 2 wants to see, because now he is no longer in the free pass spot. Remember, the first truck 1 lap down. The conclusion of stage 2 gets a free pass back onto the lead lap. Right now, BJ Thomas holds down that spot. Oh, and Nate in the 75, Kenny Adair in the 92. Hard contact. They both went down and made contact with the inside wall. I didn't see exactly what started the incident. Definitely saw how it ended. Working on Kenny Adair, trying to put him a lap down. There's times when we see Pillsbury gain ground on your race leader, but then once Birch gets free of the lap traffic a little better, that's when Birch is able to drive away a little bit. There was contact made between BJ Thomas and Kenny Adair. Kenny went up and bounced off the outside wall. He keeps going, but BJ Thomas got all sorts of sideways coming out of that corner. I'm not sure if it's a connection issue, or he might have a tire going down. So yeah, it's the last thing he wants to see right now, because he's in the free pass spot. He just needs to hold on. This is the battle for third. It's settled down a little bit. We're keeping with Nick Don Francesco. On Timmy Brown, his teammate. He's put Dakota in 5th, Timmy in 6th. And there's action all over this racetrack. We need more cameras. There is the conclusion of stage 2. Michael Birch, it looked like, was trying to slow down to let a couple of trucks get back on the lead lap, and I don't think BJ Thomas in the 99 made it. But I do believe the 4 might have made it. Michael Birch wins stage 2. Pillsbury finishes in 2nd. Nick Don Francesco in 3rd. Jay Burr in 4th. And Dakota Bro in 5th. Those are the 5 drivers receiving points from stage 2. And I'll tell you what, these drivers are going to need to make some serious adjustments on this next pit stop if they're going to have anything for Michael Birch in the final stage. That 51. That number 51, Toyota Tundra, is on a roll. Lined up double file for the restart for the final stage. 18 of the 19 trucks are still on the racetrack, and the green flag is in the air. Final stage at Eldora Speedway. We've seen clean green
restarts all race long. We just saw another one so far. They come around and complete the first lap. No major incidents. Oh, that is amazing. Side by side for the second position, or they nearly were anyways. Don Francesco looking for it. And Pillsbury might be the only one that's got something for Michael Birch. And if he can clear these two in front of him, he might be able to... Oh, and Anthony Trippi in the two spun on the front straightaway down towards the inside wall. I didn't see what happened to him. Has pulled off the racetrack. He's going to finish in the 18th position. He's done for the day. And that is a heartbreaker for the driver of the number 2 truck. Got a top 10, maybe even a top 5 run. Michael Birch, Jay Burr, Pillsbury, Dakota Bro, and Nick Don Francesco. That is your top 5 right now. They were 3 wide there for the third position. Well, they sorted it out really quick, back to 2 by 2. Timac Motorsports teammates Dakota Bro and Nick Don Francesco working really well there to get around Pillsbury in the 74, but now they might begin to duke it out with each other, it looks like. Don Francesco overdrove the exit to turn 2. Keith Ayers looks to the inside. Excuse me, that was actually turn 4 he overdrove. Jay Burr ran in the second position for the majority of stage 1 and 2. Now he finds himself back in that spot, and he's got a shot to run down Michael Birch here in the final stage. Eldora Speedway, Dakota Bro in the 52 in third. There he is, not too far behind him. And remember, Dakota hasn't really had a shot to show his true speed in this race. He had a very rough stage 1. Suffered a lot of damage, being the victim of 2 on-track incidents and fallen well outside the top 5. Stage 2, he rallied back after being mired in traffic, getting his track position back here for the final stage. Now he's in third, and he's in a position to make something happen. Just needs to execute. Battle's heating up here. This is a battle for 5th. Keith Ayers in the 98, Nick Don Francesco in the 24. Pillsbury in the 74, just past both of them. And some contact between Keith and Nick. Nick goes up, hits the outside wall. BJ Thomas in the 99 is going to capitalize. He goes to the inside, takes the position. Battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Jimmy Best is running in the 8th position. Timmy Brown runs 9th. Randy O'Quinn rounds out the top 10. That's the rest of your top 10. Battle for second is heating up. It seems like over the course of the long run, the longer the run goes, Jade Burr's truck seems to fade just a little bit. Now Dakota Bro reeling him in, looking for the second position. If he can take it, he's got clear racetrack in between himself and the race leader, except for one lap machine, that is CD Derby, number 8 Chevy Silverado. 3 laps down, scored in the 16th position. After contact with the outside wall, Jay Burr loses the second position to Dakota Bro. I was going to say gives up the second position, but I don't think he gave it up. That was looked like a bit of a driver error there exiting the corner, and gives P2 to the 52. Question is, does Dakota Bro have enough time, and does he have enough speed to run down race leader Michael Birch? Time will tell. We're going to take a short break from commentary. You're watching round 14 of the 2019 NOSSCAR Truck Series season. Coming to you live from Eldora Speedway. It's the Eldora 150 on NASCAR Heat 3. Hit the subscribe button here on the NOSSCAR YouTube channel to catch all the action from all 15 of our online racing leagues across 6 different video games and playing consoles. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're going NOSSCAR nonstop, if you will. To keep showing you the action, but a break from commentary. We'll be back.
Guess what? We're back. You just can't get rid of us. Michael Birch in the 51, still leading the way. Nothing has changed in that aspect. Trying to run away with this thing. The drivers running second and third. There you see them. Dakota Bro in the 52. Jay Burr in the 41. Can't seem to make up any ground on your front runners. Having a tough time doing so. Trying to work their way around the lap machine of Blitz. And the number 38 making his NOSSCAR Truck Series debut. Classy move there, letting the leaders go by. BJ Thomas in the 99 is up to the 4th position. There he is, Pillsbury in the 74. Had such a strong run in stage 2, finishing 2nd, but now finds himself in the 5th position here in the final stage. Drivers got what they got. They can't come to pit road. There is no pit road here at Eldora. Only pit at the conclusion of the stages, and there are no more stages. We're in the final stage. This is it, the main event, the main show, and they're all chasing Michael Birch. We might have a 4-truck battle for the 2nd position here shortly. BJ Thomas and Pillsbury both making up ground on the 52, Dakota Bro and the 41 of Jay Burr. There you see them coming in your frame every now and then just in front of the 99. Understanding that what's doing it is they're fighting hard, they're getting side by side every now and then, they're side by side again, door handle to door handle, looking for the 2nd position. Seen these two battle it out all season long. Definitely 2 contenders for the championship. Dakota Bro in the 52 has a win this season. Jay Burr, the 41, has 2. However, the driver leading the race is winless, and that is Michael Birch in the 51. So a win here today would punch his ticket for the 2019 NOSSCAR Truck Series playoffs. Putting on a blistering pace. I can't believe he's coming up on the tailgate of Timmy Brown in the 21 to put him 1 lap down. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Michael Birch in the 51 lost connection, and he is parked at the bottom of the racetrack. That is unbelievable. I can't believe that. Michael Birch is out of the race, and you hate to see a driver lose the win this way, but man, he had a connection issue, and in the world of online racing, we like to call that an engine failure. You really don't want an engine failure when you're leading the race. It's not a good feeling. So you're actually watching the battle for the lead here in the final stage at Eldora. Dakota Bro leading the way, Jay Burr in 2nd, BJ Thomas in 3rd, Pillsbury in 4th. All nose to tail, bumper to tailgate, 52, 41, 99, 74. The front pair, 52 and 41, have wins this season. BJ Thomas in the 99 is in a playoff spot based on points, but no wins, so you would love to get up there and get his first one. As for Pillsbury, he is a part-time driver. He's not here for points. He's here for the win. Oh, and BJ
B.J. Thomas made a nice move to the inside of Jay Burr, slid up into him a little bit though. Burr pinched him down just a little bit. It was kind of error on both drivers' parts. Just hard racing. They both want that second spot. Jay got close to the wall, swerved back down, close to Thomas. Still pinching him way down towards the inside wall. BJ nearly running into the back of the parked number 38 machine. Excuse me, 51 machine. And BJ Thomas bounced off the inside wall, and now he's got company. Pillsbury looking at the inside for third. Oh, and Pillsbury hits the inside wall, shoots back up the racetrack. I was looking for Pillsbury. Couldn't find him. What a wild finish here at Eldora Speedway. Dakota Bro parks it in victory lane. He wins the Eldora 150. Heartbreaker to Pillsbury there with just a couple of laps to go. I believe he still salvaged a top 5 finish. Dakota Bro wins, Jade Burr in second, and B.J. Thomas in third. Pillsbury was able to hold on for the 4th position. Man, that's a tough break for Michael Birch, and the number 51 Toyota Tundra dominated the event. Won the pole, won stage 1 and won stage 2. Had an engine failure in the final stage. 16 trucks made it to the finish. 19 showed up for the Eldora 150, and it was Dakota Bro capturing his 2nd win of the season and his 3rd win in his NASCAR Truck Series career. Let's get a quick word with him. Well, everybody, we've made it down to victory lane where Dakota Bro and the number 52 Chevy Silverado sit covered in champagne and confetti. Congratulations, Eldora 150 is yours. Nobody can take it from you. What went through your mind when you noticed that Michael Birch pulled off with an engine problem?
Man, honestly, I can't even tell you. I was running Jade, and me and Jade were running hard for second, and I just happened to look up, and I watched my numbers flicker, and I looked back, and it said I was leading it, and I was like, man, he must have fell quick, and Jade stayed on me. Jade, BJ, they stayed on me. They were fast, but, man, the true winner should have been Scorpion. I hate to see that for him. He's kind of had an up-and-down season. He really needed that, but man, I'm just glad to bring this thing home. I guess it pays to be second best sometimes.
Yeah, we were watching you battle for the 2nd and 3rd positions with drivers like Jade Burr and Pillsbury and B.J. Thomas, and nobody really seemed to have anything for Michael Birch. But we also noticed that you were mired in traffic for stage 2. Do you think you had something for him if you had better track position?
Yeah, after that first pit stop, I made it a little too loose, and I was losing a 10th or 2 on a lap, and I knew that Scorpion would probably run away with it. My hope was just staying on the lead lap, and I did just that. But I got wrapped up in an incident with a driver, and I eventually made it up and came back. I ran as clean as I could, man. Me and BJ battled. I battled with Jade. I mean, do. I mean, there was a lot of them. It was a good race, but the one that made it is the one with the less mistakes, and that's what sucks. I hate to see Scorpion lose like that. He really deserved it, but I'm glad I could bring home the win. Eldora is a special one, and I got it.
Definitely not the way you want to pass somebody to take the win, but nevertheless, they all count, and hopefully his day comes real soon. Congratulations, second win of the season, and 3 more playoff points.
Hey, thank you, Ty. See you again.
That was Dakota Bro. Nice enough to give us an interview here in Victory Lane, capturing the big win here, the Eldora 150, one of the races that everybody wants to win on the NOSSCAR Truck Series schedule. And man, I feel you could hear the heartbreak, and you could hear it in Dakota Bro's voice. He definitely didn't want to win this way. He definitely wanted to win, but man, Michael Birch had a solid race, and a connection issue, aka engine failure, took it all away in a heartbeat. Gonna get an interview here with Jade Burr, runner-up finisher. Joining us now in the NASCAR commentary booth, runner-up finisher in the Eldora 150, Jade Burr, driver of the number 41 Ford F-150. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it was a wild race, but for the most part it was very clean and incident-free. Some great racing, some big pack racing, 3 and 4 wide at times. Tell us about your day.
Well, it's kind of funny that we started second and then we're gonna finish second. I feel so bad for Mike. I do. Like, I heard that it everything stopped working for him, and he had to pull off there. That was disappointing. But besides that, it was honestly a great day for us. I mean, we did lead some laps there in the first stage. The worst position we were in all day was 5th, so there's not much to complain about.
Yeah, you look competitive and quick all race long, really. You were up there and you had a shot to win this thing, but it seemed to be all about who was able to keep their truck the cleanest and spend the least amount of time on pit road. That kind of determined the track position for the final stage, or for the beginning of the stages as well. How important was track position for the restarts?
For me personally, it wasn't that important. For other people, it may have, but with my time over in the dirt touring series, I learned to run the outside a lot better than what I've previously run, and it wasn't important enough for me. For other people, definitely, but
What are your goals heading into the Pocono race tonight?
Well, that is my home track, so it would be nice to win at my home track. Also, I've kind of been on this campaign ever since my suspension deal. So I kind of want to get back into victory lane. I was hoping I was going to do that here tonight at Eldora, but we just came up short. We were that close there at the end.
Well, good job. You made it interesting along with Pillsbury and Dakota Bro and BJ Thomas. It was a heck of a fight there at the end for the win. Good job on finishing second, and good luck on your quest for win number 3 on the season at Pocono.
Thank you, sir.
Always great to hear from Jade Burr, especially when he has a good day like that, finishing in the top 5 in second. We're going to get one more interview. This time it'll be with BJ Thomas, driver of the number 99 truck, 3rd place finisher at Eldora. Definitely one of the masters in the dirt. Joining us now in the NOSSCAR commentary booth, the third place finisher in the Eldora 150, BJ Thomas. Thank you for taking the time to join us.
Yep, you're welcome.
Well, we saw that you had to overcome a lot of incidents and obstacles in your race. You had to go from the front to the back to the front to the back multiple times. If you had to do it all over again, what would you do different?
Probably not go a lap down in the second stage. Have a lot better track position, but I had to get the free pass in the second stage, and then third stage I just had to drive through the whole field again, which really killed my chances. I'm surprised I even got up there for a top 5 even.
Do you think that you had something for Michael Birch if you were able to get some decent track position for a restart?
I don't think I would have had something for him, but I'm positive I would have had something for D-Nub if I didn't burn up my tires and Jade.
What are your thoughts and goals heading into the Pocono race later tonight?
Get a good qualifying position, stay out in front, and hopefully win it.
And one other thing, you're one of the masters in the dirt. Is there any tips that you may have for any drivers out there looking to break their way into the dirt racing scene and on NASCAR Heat 3?
You don't really have to drive into the turn so hard. That's one tip. But trucks are different. Trucks you can pretty much run full throttle just as long as you get to the inside. Try and hook that white line.
Awesome. Thank you for taking the time to join us, and good job on your third place finish.
Yep, you're welcome.
That was BJ Thomas, driver of the number 99 truck here in the NOSSCAR Truck Series, the Chevy Silverado of his, finishing in third in the Eldora 150, one of the masters in the dirt. We expected to see him up there towards the front somewhere, and we weren't disappointed. Tell you who is disappointed, though. That's Michael Birch, and anyone who's a friend or fan of Michael Birch. Man, we're all hurting for him here. Definitely had the dominating truck, the pole winner, the stage 1 winner, the stage 2 winner, led the most laps, and had an engine failure with only a handful of laps left in the final stage. That's a heartbreaking way for his race to end. But I'm sure his day will come at a later time. It's just unfortunately not going to be today in the Eldora 150. The win goes to Dakota Bro in the number 52 Chevy Silverado. And we hope that you enjoyed the Eldora 150. The main event of the evening is in the history books. Round 14 of the 2019 season has come to a close. Join us next Tuesday for more NOSSCAR Truck Series action hosted right here on NASCAR Heat 3, live broadcasted on the NOSSCAR YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed what you witnessed here today. And we hope we see you next Tuesday. And until then, stay fast.